everybody heard about 10 commandments. Everybody knows what 10 commandments is. But if this is so important, if 10 commandments are so important for everybody, for our lives, and for religion, why most of the people don't know when the day is of giving, of receiving 10 commandments? Why, if this is the canon, is the law of the way we behave, we are building our certainty, why we don't celebrate this day? People don't know. Most of the people don't know when is the day. We are celebrating different days, but why don't we celebrate this day? Day of giving 10 commandments at Sinai. Why not? What's going on here? You see, because it's not about 10 commandments. It's not about don't steal, don't cheat, don't betray. It's not about that. It's about cosmic energy. It's cosmic energy of giving certain energy. What kind of energy is that? You see, the major problem, the one problem all people have is just one. Doubt, uncertainty. You see, we don't know what will happen tomorrow. We don't know what will happen next week. Who is going to pay for the bills? I'm going still to have my job? Is my client to buy my products? Will I sell what I want to sell? We don't know that. How about the pain I'm going through? How about the different circumstances in my life I don't understand? All of this is uncertainty. All of this is doubt. So all of this stuff, pleasure, both actually pleasure and something which is painful, it's illusion. It's illusion because for the time being it's only here with us. But after a while, it's changing, gradually changes, it changes. So whatever we are going through right now, whether we like it or not, it's illusion. So the 10 commandments in inverted comma was the energy that was eradicating, cancelling the illusion. People knew what will happen, what would happen in the future. They knew, they saw the future, we could say. So for example, if they saw, for example, if they should leave the house or not because the thief were about to come. They knew if they should buy these products because it will help or they will lose money. They knew if they should go somewhere or not. They knew everything. They knew, they saw the end. They knew that everything will be perfect. So if we have this certainty, will you be happy? Will you be in a doubt right now? How many things we actually are doing right now that are uncertain because we are afraid what will happen next month? We will not do these things. We will just enjoy life, we could say, in a different way. So this is the 10 commandments. It's not religion at all. But of course, we have to understand why in Gemini these 10 commandments were given, and they are actually given this energy every year. We should know why in Gemini, and we should know why in this day and what is going on. You see, the nation that actually got these 10 commandments were Jewish people. Why Jewish? Because they actually had been living in Egypt for over 200 years, and they actually got engrafted themselves in different DNA, which is the power to receive for itself. They have the most powerful egoistical desire to receive for itself. They need to receive. It's not about only who doesn't want to receive money, who doesn't want to receive fame. Everybody wants to be famous and have a lot of money and pleasure and comfortable life. Who doesn't want that? I'm not talking only about that. This actually it's the lowest desire. We say, most of us say, well, this is the biggest one. All what I want is just this. No, it's the smallest one. You see, much more difficult it's to control our fear. Much more difficult it's to control other people. That's different kind of desires. And the Egyptian civilization had this desire. They were even more powerful than Jewish. Jewish were slaves. So what kind of desires they had? They had the most powerful. So first of all, we need to understand that to have these desires, the most powerful desires for ourselves, is to say no to this. You see, that's the paradox, because we have problems with that. We tend to think that, okay, I want to be famous, and if I have a chance to be famous, I should take it, right? This is what we think, because I have this desire. No, Jewish would say, no, I don't want that. I can wait for another chance. No, we would say, when will be there another chance? You see, so they can say no to this ego. They want more. They don't want only this. It's a piece of cake for them. They want more and more. But the responsibility for that is to say also yes sometimes, and to help other people, and to change the nature. And that is very difficult. That's very tough. So first of all, going back to the subject, we need to have, and they actually had to have this desire, and they had it. It was not a problem for them. It was not a problem. But that's not enough, because why Moses' wife was not Jewish? There were no beautiful Jewish Egyptian. Why his wife was not Jewish? Why on this day the book of Ruth, it's actually being read? They read every year this book. Why? Ruth was the grandmother of King David, who actually was born on that day, on this Saturday, which is from the 8th till 9th of June. Why? She was not Jewish. Why Moses went to Yitro and asked him for help, because he couldn't figure it out how to, to do this legal stuff. People were coming and asking, what is right, what is wrong. I was cheated, what shall I do? Somebody stole me the money, and what is the procedure? He couldn't figure it out. Didn't he know that he should employ, let's say, a manager to manage all of these things? So he went not to Jew, because other civilization who are not Jewish, they are proton plus and electron minus, like in Gemini sign, 2 children. And Jewish people, they actually put together them, the minus and the plus together, being in the middle, like the bulb. They put together the atom. They put together, and the atom makes certainty. So you see, in order to do the circulation of light, of energy goes, it has to work everything. It has to work minus, plus, and the middle, okay, of it. That's saying no to this different desires. So our problem, not Jewish problem, people, it's that we just say always, yes, I want this pleasure, of course I will take it. I am afraid, so I will do different stuff to get rid of this pain. You see, Jewish people wouldn't do that. I'm not saying that they don't want pleasure, they do. But they can say yes very easily to the pleasure, because they say, what is the pleasure? Pleasure is illusion. I want more. We tend to say, well, pleasure is pleasure, let's take it. So we take only a little bit. They can say no. And the same is with pain. When we feel pain, we just run away from this pain. Jewish people say, what is the pain? I don't care about the pain. I can say no to this pain. They want more. They don't believe in this illusion. But the problem is that for them it's even more difficult to share this knowledge they got at the Sinai. They don't do that because, as I said, they won't hold it for themselves. So more difficult for them it's to do actually this job, to work. For us, it's easier to say no, but we have to be careful because we don't have this deep desire as they have. So you see, we all need each other. We just don't know what is the right way of sharing. We have no idea. So this Saturday, we have a chance to connect to certainty, to connect to this energy that was given on Sinai. It's not about the religion. Religion took advantage of that, to control us, to control people, to awaken the fear. We have a chance to connect with certainty, have the certainty. Get rid of the illusion, get rid of the doubts. And it's given for us only once in a year. And I hope that you will connect to it, stay overnight and be happy, enjoy the time and think about certainty. All the best.